Kwentuang mahalaga,
barkadang masaya.
Tara na't sumama sa Samahang Bidang Bida!
Magkasama-sama na naman tayo hanggang alas 11 ng umaga. Ako po si Robert. Kayo po yung nakikinig sa Samahang Bidang Bida. Noong nakaraang weekend, itong lang nagdaang Sabado, sobrang busy ng ating org, ang DZUP Radio Circle dahil kakatapos lang nung
Elevate 2.0.
Yes. Bali, ang Elevate 2.0 po, isang event na in-organize ng aming org. At nagkikater po ito sa mga high school students na interesadong lumahok sa National Press Conference. Isang competition ng mga high school students, among high school students, na gustong mahasa ang kanilang skills to be good in the media industry, in journalism particularly.
Tapos marami tayong tinuro doon, di ba? Tulad ng copy reading, editorial writing, news writing.
Yes. Kasama pa yung performance in writing for radio. What else?
Feature writing, copy reading, online journalism, mga photojournalism, editorial cartooning, tsaka sports writing.
Yes, all in all, we had 9 categories and we invited the speakers.
Yes.
No? Para
maraming mga big time dun, di ba?
Yeah, at tinulungan nila tayo syempre kasi sila naman ang nakakaalam sa field, di ba? So para matulungan yung ating mga aspiring journalists na galing sa napaka-diverse ng ating participants, ang daming schools nilang pinanggalingan.
Yeah, malalayo at malalapit. Lahat interesadong matuto.
Mamaya banggitin natin kung saan school sila nang galing. But here the speakers nung Elevate 2.0.
Meron si Sir Robbie Alampay from Alampay. So he's the
editor-in-chief ng Interaction.com. Kasama rin natin noon si Ina Anunciacion. EIC naman siya ng Philippine Collegian. At si Sir Eliazar Del Rosario, executive producer ng Real Time at associate producer ng Katipunan sa GMA. Sinamahan nila tayo at sobrang patok ang kanilang mga talks. Sobrang maraming natutunan ng mga estudyante. At ang active kasi usually sa mga forum, students sleep. But this time, they ask questions at sobrang natuwa ako kasi bihira yung gano'n na sobrang participative.
Interactive ng seminars na parang sobrang participative din ng mga schools. They're really interested to learn a lot, di ba?
Yeah, kabilang sa mga school na pumunta, ang St. Mary's Academy, ang Maligaya High School, Batasan Hills National High School, National College of Business Administration,
Ernesto Rondon High School, Hope Christian Academy, Notre Dame of Greater Manila, Bagong Silangan High School, Calahia de Santa Rosa, Calayan Educational School Incorporated, Quezon National High School, and
Sacred Heart Academy of Pasig, Constancy? Padilla National High School, Southridge Private High School, galing sa Laguna Bel Air at ang UP Rural High School. At syempre, ang nagpayaram sa atin ng maraming classrooms ang UP Integrated School. Ayan. At nakakatuwa, after the event, maraming kasi isa ako sa mga nagturo nung
Ano nga yung tinuro mo doon?
Performance and writing for radio. At after ng event, may mga nag-PPM na may nagme-message sa atin.
Anong message example?
Nakaya.
Nahihiya ka pa.
Nagpapasalamat at nag-share daw tayo ng ating alam. Kung meron.
Kung meron.
It's our privilege, of course, to share kung ano na na-experience namin sa loob. Para pagdating nyo rin dito, di ba? Share na lang, alam nyo na. At again, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tumulong para maitawid itong Elevate 2.0 sa lahat ng participants at syempre sa lahat ng members ng DZUP Radio Circle.
Yes.
Alright, last week we had Anglicom from Lazal
University.
And today, kasama natin si Miss Choco. Very fancy nickname. Ang cute-cute ng nickname.
Cute na
yes, very sweet. Siya ay mula sa Tugon Ateneo. Good morning, Miss Choco.
Morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Alright. He arrived very early.
Galing.
Muntik na maunahan.
Muntik.
Oo. Hi, kamusta naman po, Miss Choco? Okay lang naman. Let me ask you, ano po ba ang Tugon Ateneo?
Yes,
Tugon Ateneo is a student organization. It falls under the sector-based cluster of the Ateneo. And what we do is we cater to those girls who have been sexually abused and children who have been abandoned. And so what we do as an org is we get members to go to our partner institutions so that they can help us in empowering the girls.
All right. So, how did you come up with the name, Tugon?
Yeah, bakit Tugon?
Tugon, kasi diba Tugon means like to answer or
to
reply,
respond.
to respond. So with us, like we feel like we have to respond to the call of those who have been abused. Like we want to help them and we should do something to help them. Because like, especially if you're not abused, especially if you're abused, it's not something that you tell the world now. Okay, I'm abused.
Tama nga
person.
naman.
You should like what you do is you just usually keep silent. So what we do is parang we be the voice for them.
Alright. So how did you start?
Paano
Tugon?
nagsimula ang Tugon?
Actually, it's more of like many years ago pa nga yun eh.
Matagal na.
Yeah. Like, it just started out with one area, like sa Cribs, actually it was in Cubao before, but now it's in Marikina. And yun, they just, yung mga, like, seniors at the time, they just felt like, oh, maybe we can help them some way. So they started something like that. Kasi we have other organizations naman under the sector-based cluster. So we have, like, SPEED, so they cater to those who have special needs. We have KAIF, if you know that they cater to cancer patients. So we noticed na there's none for like mga sexually abused. So they made an organization for that.
Wow.
We've already guested Speed and Kaith.
Oh,
Here.
really?
Yes.
Wala pa ako nun, so sobrang tagal mo na dito. Sobrang tanda mo na.
Would you like to share the mission and vision of Tugon?
Sure, but it's coming from our Facebook page at facebook.com/Tugon Ateneo. So our vision is to be at the forefront of the transformation towards a country free from child abuse and abandonment, and an icon that serves a constant reminder of our purpose. Because if you see if you go to our page, you'll see that our logo is a pinwheel, and our pinwheels represent for us for change, like something to turn in you. And then our mission is Tugon advocates against the existence of child sexual abuse and abandonment in the country. So we organize and facilitate activities that suit the developmental needs of the children and foster the recovery and growth of the survivors. And by raising awareness, we engage and empower the community in the prevention of these realities.
Wow, very good, ha? Very well written.
And
of course,
went through a rebranding process last year.
Ay, cool.
Para siguradong mapaloob lahat ng vision and mission nila.
Because we felt, what our vision and mission before, they only cater to those who already survived abuse. So there's nothing about preventing abuse. So that's why we have an advocacy team now. Like, they go to community insertions so that they can get the word out.
I see. So, paano po kayo nakapasok ng Tugon?
When I was in first year, kasi for me, I really like kids. I actually want to be a teacher, when I graduate. And yun, when I went to our recruitment week, rec week, yun, it just kind of, they didn't have an appealing booth, honestly. Where I guess, what they do just made me like parang go to that org. So,
For how many years have you been in the org?
Technically, 3
years.
3 years.
This is first year kasi. Graduating na si Miss Choco.
Miss Choco.
Psychology, BS,
yes.
BA.
AB. Or BA for you.
Wait na sila. Later we'll talk about more about your advocacies and your very interesting tagline.
Yes.
Later we'll reveal what your tagline is. But before that, do not forget to answer a Pearls alarm. Pulse alarm of the week ngayong linggong ito. Ang aming pong tanong, kailan ang huling pagkakataon na nag-abot ka ng tulong? If you have answers, send them into our Facebook page, facebook.com/samahangbidambida, twitters@twitter.com/SBB_DZUP1602.
Or you can contact us at 0927-220-8332.
It's balik pang Samahang Bidang-Bida dito lang sa DZUP 1602.
Kasali ka.
Join na sa Samahang Bidang-Bida. Dito lang sa DZUP 1602. Kasali ka.
Welcome back to Samahang Bidang-Bida, happening all the way till 11 in the morning. Kasama niya pa rin ako si Robert.
At ako naman si Crystal.
With our guest from Tugon Ateneo, Miss Choco. Hello po, good morning
Hello,
again.
Ma'am Choco.
Kanina nabanggit niya ang kanilang mission and vision na nadagdagan yon ng prevention bilang advocacy ng kanilang org. Ngayon naman, this very interesting yung kanilang tagline. In Tugon, we believe abuse ends with me. It triggers action, no? Pero let's hear it syempre from them na nandun talaga sa organization.
So,
what about it?
Yeah.
I guess with abuse ends with me, parang like you personally will do your part in ending abuse. Kasi if you think about it, parang yung mga people around you might see it. Pero if you tell them na if abuse ends with you, then parang you're also doing not only your part, but when you tell other people to also do their part, parang it gets that action going.
And of course, you're helping people na kung paano maggawa ng action.
Yeah.
And you're having this event on Saturday, which is?
It's called NCSAW.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really long abbreviation, but it stands for National Child Sexual Abuse Awareness Week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually a week. What we do
long.
is from Monday to Friday, we have booths in Ateneo, and we let the Ateneo community know about what we do as an org. And then on the Saturday, we have a culminating event, and that's where we invite 300 kids from like identified high-risk barangays and from girls from our institutions who already have been like survivors of sexual abuse. And so we bring them to Ateneo and we give them a day of fun and education. I say that because we partner up with NGOs such as DSWD or CWC. CWC is Council for the Welfare of Children. And PNP will also be there, and so we want the children to know their rights as children. And I also say fun because it's such a heavy topic. Like sexual abuse is a heavy topic,
It's
and
not
so
easy to talk.
Yeah, it's not easy to talk to about. So what we do is we have like inflatables and like mga activities such as ring toss and pop a balloon para lang as parang just to kind of balance out, but still of course naman giving importance to the advocacy.
And it's more difficult because you're talking with
kids.
Yeah.
And mahirap makipag-usap sa mga bata.
You have to speak in a lighter way or something.
Especially pag ganitong topic yung pag-uusapan yung abuse, no? You need volunteers.
Yeah, we're looking for volunteers.
Yes.
We're looking for anyone who'd be willing to be like an ate or kuya for the afternoon. And so actually, NCSAW this year is gonna be from Feb 4 to 8. So 4 to 7 yung awareness week namin. We have like awareness talk. And then like mga booths will sell merchandise that will help our partner institutions kasi our partner institutions are privately funded, so we really need the donations. And on the Saturday we're looking for ates and kuyas because we are handling 300 kids, and our org itself is not it's not enough. So what we're looking for is to be ates and kuyas, and what they'll do is parang they're called facilitators. But what they'll do is like they have a FASI buddy, and then they'll take care of like 6 kids. And then yun, pretty much just to know, they'll just do is they'll just take care of them, just make sure that they're still within like security parameters.
Yes.
So just and then make sure that they go through all the booths because it's for them naman din. And you never know, the volunteers are also our advocates kasi they are helping us with the event.
And I'm sure they'll help too with the learning kasi 300 kids yan. So paano ma-absorb yung learning. So kung may facilitators ka, catering for 6 kids per facilitator, mas mapadali ang dissemination ng information. How can the interested parties reach you?
They can actually go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/NCSAW. NCSAW is NCSAAW. So they can visit that, and everything, and all the information that they need is there, and all the contact numbers as well.
Right.
So to all those interested, visit lang sa page nila, diba?
May yung Facebook page din po ng Tugon.
Yes.
If they want to check the page.
They can also check out facebook.com/tugonateneo. And they can also see the posts of our Facebook page from the event.
Ayan. So sa lahat ng mga interesado tumulong, mag-educate at 'di ba, maging ate kuya, sabi nga ni Ms. Choa, for a day. Itong mga bata ay bisitahin lamang ang Facebook page for more details. Let's talk about kanina pa tayo binabanggit yung abuse.
Ito na yung mahirap na part na pag-usapan.
Kanina pa siya isip kung paano ko siya i-frame.
Yes.
So, paano ba mo-consider ang isang act as abuse?
Kasi diba, like what we usually think of abuse are yung mga big things like physical, emotional, verbal, sexual. Pero we had this awareness talk, and actually for me, there's always so many things to learn about abuse. We had an awareness talk last semester, and one of the speakers, she said na even failing to parang cater to your own kid, like neglecting that kid, is already a form of abuse. So even the little things, ganyan, abuse pa talaga.
So yung child neglect
Yeah.
Is also
is
considered.
classification ng child abuse.
Yes.
Anong usual cases ang na-encounter ng
Namin.
Tugon?
Well, what we do talaga naman then is sexual abuse. Pero there have been naman cases of like physical. Kasi if you think about it, yung sexual is sort of tied in with physical abuse din. And mga sometimes emotional, verbal. Kasi if you've gone through like sexual abuse, parang naka-cover mo lahat as plainly said.
Mahirap talaga.
Yes, actually mahirap talaga pag itong topic
Yes.
Since nag-educate kung paano ang gagawin, how can we help sa prevention and sa pag-cater ng mga ganito, anong pwede namin gawin if ever meron sa aming mag-confide na
or may kakilala kaming nagkaroon din ng experience
kasi
of
ako
abuse.
di ko pa siya na-experience na may masabihan ng ganito. So, what do I do?
Actually, depende yun eh. Kasi if it's like a friend of yours, especially kung hindi pa siya minor or minor na siya, like, usually kasi, if he's of age na, then he can leave the house, diba? Like, he can get away from that kind of environment, and he can probably report the person can report about the abuse going on. Or for the kids who parang haven't had their voices heard, they can actually approach NBI, and they have like a sector in NBI that caters to that.
Someone
kind
can
of thing.
approach for them, for the kids.
If they feel like it's been going on and then they can investigate. So, yun.
Paano pag hindi ka naman sure kung it's really happening? What do we do? Kasi, halimbawa ako, if I confide kay Cristel na this happened, how can she assure kaya na? Or pwede niya nang i-report yun
kailangan
agad
pa ba ng
without
consent
vetting
from the victim? Para, example, may kakilala ka, tapos na-experience niya yung abuse. Do you have to have the consent of that victim na magsumbong ka? Or
Most likely naman, kasi it's not even, if you think about it, it's not your story to tell.
actually.
Unless it's may consent ka sa kaibigan mo or whoever it came from, then I think it's yun.
So, aside from NBI, now who can we or they approach if they need help?
I think they can also approach DSWD, but it will also come back naman din to NBI.
So it's gonna end up there.
Yeah.
Balikan ko lang kanina yung about sa consent na before you report it. Kailangan
May consent
sana alam.
sa victim.
Oo, at papayag siya na i-report yun. Pero pag if she or he doesn't want it to be reported,
how can we help the
See,
victim?
those are the things that I personally can't answer kasi hindi naman ako expert sa ganyan.
Yes.
But sometimes naman, like if I guess if I were in that scenario na I won't try to force the person to talk about it, like to say the story kung hindi niya gusto. So if ever, just be there for them, and if it gets to the point na like you see na the person's really hurting, then you can probably just parang what do you call this? Go just tell the person you can talk to regarding that.
Yes.
If you think that the person's already been hurt so much, even though na he still hasn't given you consent, and we feel like it's better for him, or you can go in.
hirap kasi, no? Pag
Oo,
torn
mahirap.
ka, lalo na pag bata, syempre, takot na, di ba iba tinatakot sila? If you,
tinatakot
pag
sila.
nagsumbong ka, ganito mangyayari sa'yo, ganyan. So, syempre, at
Marami nga
tendency
akong napapanood sa 700 Club Asia.
na
Mga
ganun.
ganung situations na bata pa lang sila minomolestya tapos tinatakot sila.
There are lots of news, even international, not only the Philippines. So it's very scary then eh.
Are there lots of symptoms if someone has been abused? How can we know if they don't tell us? Pero we feel that they were.
Well, I think you just have to gain that trust of the person first before they can maybe even open up to you. Yun. Kasi you can't also pry it out of someone na parang na-abuse ko ba? Diba? You just have to be there for them. Yun.
And talk to them
Yeah.
most of the time. Pero sana talaga, ewan ko, torn talaga ako anong gagawin ko kasi kung wala kang gagawin, ako alam ko na
it
something
will be pounding
happened.
on your conscience na
Forever.
something's wrong and you can't do something about it pa.
Bukod sa ayaw niya, baka minsan wala ka rin malapitan, ganyan. Pero yung common symptoms na ganun, alam ko meron sila yung parang
usually they
depression.
get detached from the people, especially kung yung violator nila like is yung parang opposite sex, like they wouldn't trust the opposite sex.
Mas mahirap pa yun kung relative yung violator.
Diba?
And what's harder, there were cases, reported cases na ang perpetrators ay bata din. Like for example, 5 years old ang victim, tapos kunwari 9 years old yung perpetrator.
Yeah.
Ang hirap. Hindi ko alam kung paano siya i-assess.
of the media today, yung mga pinoportray lately, di ba?
Na ganun. What's the pinaka-severe na case na encounter niyo?
Kasi like I go to this institution because Tugon has partner institutions because without area we wouldn't have Tugon.
Actually.
So for me, I've been going to ECPAT for around 3 years.
ECPAT?
ECPAT. It's an international organization and they have one like in the Philippines. And I guess one of the worst ones I could probably say is they really were sold in the business by their family.
Yeah.
Yun.
Hirap nun.
I think may nabasa akong ganyang article sa Rappler na they reported an incident somewhere in Cebu na nahuli nila isang couple aging 30 years old na they were forcing their children to engage in sexual acts in change of money. $100 per show. Ang hirap nun.
Sakit. Sakit sa part sa anak, di ba?
Oo. At bakit gagawin ng isang magulang yun?
I'm not sure if you've heard, pero there's one in the States where there was this like Army Navy guy who like he planned the sexual abuse already before he impregnated his wife. Yeah.
Why? Let's talk about
He's
this
in jail
later.
now, though.
Let's
good
continue.
for him. At pag-usapan natin mamaya itong computer-generated kid si Sweetie. Kung anong partisipasyon niya sa pagsugpo ng child pornography and child abuse, of course. But before that, huwag kalimutang sagutan ng Pulse Alarm ngayong linggong ito. Ang aming puntanong,
kailan ng huling pagkakataon na nag-abot ka ng tulong?
if you have answers, send them into our Facebook page, facebook.com/samahangbidang-bida, tweet us via twitter.com/SBB_DZUP1602.
Or you can contact us at 0927-2208-332.
Time to magbabalik pa sa Samahang Bidang-Bida dito lang sa DZUP 1602.
Kasali ka.
Join na sa Samahang Bidang-Bida. Dito lang sa DZUP 1602. Kasali ka.
Welcome back to Samahang Bidang-Bida. Samahan kami hanggang alas 11 ng umaga. Ako po si Robert.
At ako naman si Crystal.
Kasama natin si Miss Choco mula sa Tugon Ateneo. Kanina we've been talking about instances of abuse at kung, di ba, yung mga galawan sa abuse, yung mga kanong nangyayari.
And what we can do about
and what we can do, yes. Pero, yes, let me ask you again, what we can do as kabataan, as youth, what can we do to, sabi ko, ano yan? We believe abuse ends with me. What can we do?
What we can do is be more conscious of our own actions then. Pero also in the sense na think about others then, how they will be affected kung abuse mo. Like even just yung words mo sometimes. Even though you might be joking, then you never know na it might actually have hurt that person. Or you can, go to our partner institutions because they're technically open area. So we have Marichelle in Marikina. We have Cribs, Cribs RH, and B. RH stands for Receiving Homes, and B is for New Beginnings. We have Reds in Antipolo, Laura Vicuña in Cubao, and then ECPAT, which is in Sikatuna.
Sikatuna
or Anonas Extension.
Lapit lang dito.
So marami tayong mapupuntahan, di ba?
Yes.
Actually. At tingin ko din as youth, we can help in education. Know how to inform people.
Those are, if you think about a lot of our problems here, it all roots back to education.
Yes.
Actually, kasi hindi alam ng... Pero minsan, ewan ko kung pwede nating sisihin ang... Kasi diba, katulad na sinabi ko kanina, may nabalita sa Cebu na pinilit yung tatlo niyang anak to engage in sexual activities kapalit ng pera. So, maaari ba natin gawing reason yung kahirapan? Because, dahil sa paglago ng mga gantong kaso?
Ewan ko, like, kasi I just know na parang a lot of the people just don't know then how, like, some of them, like, they do it out of desperation.
Yeah.
Yun naman din. It's not like parang, I have pleasure in doing this, so I'm gonna put you in ganyan. It's more of like, they really need the money at that point.
Mm-hmm. At nakakalungkot yung balitang yun dahil sabihin ko sana na parents ang isa sa mga pinakamalaking impluwensya kung paano mababawasan ng ganitong kaso. Because, di ba, learning starts at home. At kung mismo...
Family is the basic institution, di ba?
Yes, exactly. At kung mismo doon pa lang sa inyong tahanan ay
may problema
naabuso ka na, paano pa sa mga mas matataas na level ng community. Di ba? So, of course, we encourage all of the parents na huwag pabayaan, no? Bigyan ng learning, bigyan ng edukasyon ng anak para ma-prevent yung mga ganitong pagkakataon. What does the government do regarding prevention?
Actually, if you think about it, there are a lot of acts that cater to those things. It's just a matter of implementation. Yeah. And actually, yung event namin sa NCSAO, it's a government-decreed event. It's in the Proclamation 731, where it declares the second week of February as National Awareness Week for the Prevention of Child Abuse and Sexual Exploitation. Okay. So those are one of the things that we do as an org. It's actually our flagship project. So flagship project meaning na yun yung parang
main event.
Main event, the highlight.
You've been cooperating with DSWD.
Yes.
And what institutions?
Like PNP, CWC. Actually, it's more in partnership with ECPAT, one of our area partner institutions, and they're the ones that help us to connect with the SWD and to all the other NGOs that want to help us.
Cool. Aside from your flagship event, yung NCSAO, what other activities do you do?
Our main activity naman then is to really go to area. To visit them. What we do is we prepare activities to parang empower the girls and the babies as well. Kasi even they're abandoned naman din. So, what we do is like just to help them na be socially more apt. Kasi diba usually kung na-abuse ka, parang you'll tend to close yourself off from the people. Pero we wanna say na there are people out there who are sincere, who love you. So we want to show off that family good vibe.
At tayo magbubukas ng pinto para makawala sila dun sa madilim na yesterday.
Indeed.
Kasi kung mag-stay lang sila dun, talagang, at hindi nila ma-feel na there are people who are willing to help, talagang
they would
kukulo nila yung sarili nila dun.
Depression talaga.
Yeah. You've been dealing with a lot of victims. How are they after?
Actually, you'd be surprised kasi I first went to ECPAT as my NSTP. Honestly, with Tugon. And that was my first girls area. Kasi, di ba, my babies area. So, most of people would go to the babies area kasi parang, you don't have to talk with the babies. You can just hold them. Yun. With the girls, parang sobrang na-surprise ako kasi yung pinakang-unang song na display nila is yung, alam mo yung Katy Perry's Peacock? Diba? So parang sobrang ako, like, what?
So, sa kanila pa nanggaling yan.
Parang like, why are they playing that song? Pero na-abuse sila. Pero what I realized in the end was, it wasn't about the song lyrics. It was more about the beat. Kasi they had a dance to it. And so, for me, actually, yung mga girls, they love to dance. And I guess that's their way of expressing their emotions. And magaling yung mga girls.
So, yung first visit mo sa mga girls, mga about anong age ranges nila?
They're around like 9 to 16.
Bata talaga.
Yeah, bata. Pero also, you'll see na after a while, like even actually just one time that you visit them, they already remember your name. And sobrang sometimes nakakahiya if you're the one to forget their names. Then, diba? So yun, and I've been going to that area for 3 years.
So you constantly...
I constantly go there. And then parang they know talaga if I miss an area. Parang like, Ate Choco, bakit ka hindi pumunta last week? Ganyan.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of nice to think na you're missed by the girls.
You're valued.
And how you also have some sort of impact. And I guess for me, they haven't had an impact on me in the sense na sobrang strong nila and you just want to be as strong for them also.
Yeah, and it makes you, tama nga siya, it makes you strong kasi kung sila na nga yung nakaranas ng ganun, tapos ganun pa sila umarte, di ba? Parang nakatayo pa, nakasmile at malakas. Doon ka makakuha ng inspiration na tapatan yung kanilang hope.
Yeah,
diba? Para
optimism in
makatulong.
life.
Have you ever encountered kasi 'di ba you're dealing with girls na
Yeah.
abuse. Naka-encounter ba kayo ng boys na young
Sexually
boys?
abused.
Oo.
Yeah. Kasi like even though na yung partner institutions ay only caters to girls,
Mhm.
there we invite ECPAT invites boys or just people from the community to go in their facilities kasi parang they want to have like a recreational place for the community then. Kasi diba like we said, most of the cases abuse starts from the home. So the institution wants to give a place where they can just be away from their house. Kasi if they're in school, they don't get abused kasi they're away from the family. Pero yung weekends, paano yun? How can you be assured na they're not getting abused in their own home? So they provide that sort of activities.
Ang sakit talaga nun pag sa family pa.
Yeah.
Doon ka pa na problema.
Well,
Dapat kayo ng safest
you're
mo
gonna feel safe in your family.
Kaso hindi.
Oo.
Ano kaya pagkakaiba ng babae at lalaking na-abuse? Paano, may na-observe ka bang pagkakaiba sa coping mechanisms nila? How they do after?
Wala naman. They're all strong.
They're all strong.
For you to survive something like that. And you see them, they're all strong. And actually, statistics, even though they don't show it, kasi diba, there are a lot of unreported cases.
Yes.
There are as many girls being abused as there are as many boys getting abused as girls.
Yeah,
It's just that you don't see the numbers.
And
And yeah, we do sometimes. It's our fault naman then to think now only girls can get abused, pero the males then can get.
yeah, it's not just
perpetrated.
females, diba?
Yeah.
At i-emphasize lang natin na, of course, we're talking about sexual abuse dito. But there are other forms of abuse that we have to know. Na verbal, na emotional, ganyan.
Yes.
At wag i-limit yung sarili wag i-limit yung knowledge natin na ang abuse ay nakalaan lang for this sexual abuse, no? So, there are many other forms of abuse.
Yeah.
At since maraming forms yon, maraming ways din para makatulong tayo sa kanila.
And different ways to respond to them, diba?
Actually, what can you tell sa mga batang na-abuse but hindi nila kayang mag-confide?
I guess sa mga bata, just find another person outside the family na they can trust din. Kasi, pero actually, it's a really big issue din naman na there are no like protocols talaga na ganyan. There are only yung mga system protocols like yung mga sa NBI. Pero yung sa mga ganyan, yung mga like within the relation talaga of the family, I think you just have to find an adult that you know that's probably not outside of your that's outside your family, like outside talaga. Like you know na, she probably won't talk to this person. Then if you feel na you can tell that person and maybe help you, especially kung hindi ka of age, diba, to help yourself. You go to someone who can help you.
I think the difficulty rin pag bata yung victim, kasi minsan sinesexually abuse sila or inaabuso pero hindi nila alam na inaabuso sila.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
kasi, well, hindi nga nila, wala nga silang knowledge
They
about
have
doon
no
sa
knowledge
abuse.
That's why we
Yeah.
have our flagship project to
Yeah.
educate the kids about their rights.
And let's go back to your project to reiterate. It's happening on Saturday.
Yes, February 8th, from 1 to 5. And then we would like all the help that you can give us.
Yes.
And if you want, you can join our online photo contest. It's also on the facebook.com/ncsao. It's in line with our theme for this year, which is Tatag. And the DSW slogan is, the protection of the children is of everyone's concern. So if you want to submit an entry, you can win prizes up to 5K. So that's a big, right?
Yes.
And then deadline of submissions is by January 24.
Okay, malapit na.
Just
July
Friday
24.
na.
Yes.
Oo. So, at
Sali na.
again, sa lahat ng mga gustong mag-volunteers to facilitate the event
ates
on
and
Saturday.
kuyas.
The ates and kuyas. Again, please invite them to visit your
Yes.
Facebook pages.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry. So, go to our page, facebook.com/ncsao. That's NCSAAW. Or you can go to our Tugon Ateneo page, which is facebook.com/Tugon Ateneo.
Alright, guys, we have no reason to remain unfazed by this, anong tawag dito, instances.
Yes.
At exhaust all the means para makatulong sa mga batang ito. At we have all the means naman eh. Kaya there's no reason talaga para manatili tayong kalmado sa mga ganitong pagkakataon. Maraming salamat at wag kalimutang sagutan ng aming Pulse Alarm ngayong linggong ito. Ang aming pong tanong,
Kailan ang huling pagkakataon na nag-abot ka ng tulong?
That's right. Send your answers to facebook.com/samahangbidang-bida or tweet us via twitter.com/SBB_DZUP1602.
Or you can contact us at 0927-2208-332.
Or balik pa po ang Samahang Bidang-Bida dito lang sa DZUP 1602.
Kasali ka.
Join na sa Samahang Bidang-Bida. Dito lang sa DZUP 1602. Kasali ka.
Nagbabalik po ang Samahang Bidang-Bida and we're down with the last segment of the show. Ito, to lift our mood, diba? We've talked about serious stuff.
Lighten up the mood.
Now, let's try to lighten up the mood by this favorite segment of mine. It's called
Bring It Org.
Seryosong usapan at tanungang kwela lang. Let's bring it on!
Sa segment na ito, magbabanggit lang kami ng random concepts or topics at sasabihin ng ating guest sa Miss Choco kung anong say niya rito. Sabihin niya check kung agree, X kung hindi, at pass kung ayaw niya mag-comment or wala siyang pakialam. Paalala lang na individual insights lamang ang isasagot ni Miss Choco at hindi niya in-embody ang side ng buong Tugon Ateneo. Alright, let's do this. First topic.
China mass produces cloned pigs.
X. Ba't kailangan mag-clone, no? Next, Hong Kong fined by FIFA for racism against Azkals.
Pass.
Next, Italian nun gives birth to a baby boy.
X.
Casey Concepcion takes a break from showbiz.
Pass.
Check. So, sumasaya talaga ako. Pinoy businessmen are world's most optimistic.
Check. It's a good thing.
Nga eh. Masyado na maraming businessman dito.
Pacquiao challenges Mayweather to a fight for charity.
X. As for what I heard about Pacquiao. Sorry.
Talaga? Sige, later. Tatawin ko. Next, dance, music, and art mobs at LRT lines 1 and 2.
Check. That'll be fun to watch.
Oo. Pero kasali ka daw.
Ow.
G lang. Next.
Johnny Depp engaged to Amber Heard.
Sino si Amber Heard?
I think.
Pass.
Ako din. Ito siya kanina.
Hindi ko siya alam.
Superman Batman movie postponed to 2016.
No, X.
Diba? Sana tomorrow na siya. Ganyan. Kailan ba dapat siya? 2014?
Hindi ko alam.
Pinospone. So,
Tapatan
earlier
nila
yan.
yung Avengers.
Grabe, Avengers. Alright, now sagutin natin ating pulse alarm. Ating tanong, kailan ang huling pagkakataon na nag-abot ka ng tulong? Mula kay Alfred Peleño, kanina lang, after the photoshoot for the pictures, of course, I helped return the lights na mainit-init pa sa isang org. Okay. Next from
Izagani Tayag. Nung nasa stress si Ces, nilibre ko siya ng pagkain.
Sino kaya si Ces? Siguro girlfriend niya yung Ces. Next, Bon Paulo Bolagaw. Sabi niya, kanina lang, nahihirapan kasi mag-drive kaibigan ko dahil inaantok siya. Ako na lang nag-drive. Dapat. Delikado yan. Next.
Sabi naman ni Katrina Karen de Guzman, tinulungan ko yung pinsan ko.
Siya ata yung nandito ngayon.
Oo, nandito siya ngayon. Hi.
Si April Catherine Damo, ang sabi niya, paggawa ng dinner kanina kahit hindi ako marunong and medyo useless sa kitchen. Bon Paulo Bulagaw again, sabi niya, tapos kanina din pala, ang dami niya namang natulungan. Nagdadrama kaibigan ko sa love life niya, tinulungan kong makamove on. Wow, parang pinakilala ko sa bagong lalaki.
I hope tulong talaga yun.
Oo nga eh. From Cholo de la Cruz.
Nung after ng Elevate, John Buzon and I gave out the extra food RC had to the street vendors and street kids.
Wow, very charitable.
From RC.
Raymond Ramos says, right at this moment, when Bea, ang dami ng labag na tao, no? When someone asked help from me to answer this, and I did. Okay. Sabi ni Charmaine Tablada, tinulungan at tinutulungan ko ang groupmates ko na matapos ang paper namin. Responsibility. Abby Cañedo says, kanina lang nagpatulong sa akin yung friend ko na tungkol sa homework niya.
Sabi naman ni Christian Vincent Andrada, I guess yung pag-abot ko ng bayad ng ibang pasahero kanina sa jeep. Form of tulong na yun daw.
Oh, everyday naranasan yan eh na sanay naman tayo dyan sa bayad po culture. At pag hindi ka nag-abot ng bayad, ewan ko, naiisa ko sa mga hindi nag-abot ng bayad. Ikaw ba? Pag nagbabayad ka ng jeep, tas
yung parang dead ma lang, tapos nagpapanggap na hindi ka narinig.
Grabe. Inis na isa ako sa mga ganun. Pet peeves. Sabi ni Cristel E. Marie Vergara, maraming nangyari today eh. So yung latest na lang, tinulungan ko ang sarili ko. Grabe. Tutulong na lang.
Galing ng tulong.
Nakakainis to. Through pahinga, since it's gonna be a long night of ACADS mode. Alright. Ikaw, when was the last time you gave help?
Kanina, tinuruan ko yung top dancing PE friends ko.
Wow!
Diba?
Very choreographer naman.
Yes. Paturo kayo.
Miss Choco, kailan po kayo huling nagbigay ng tulong?
Kagabi, I made libre to my friend. Nox made libre. Nilibre
You
ko
made
yan
libre
ko
your
yung friend ko.
Wow, sana
Ikaw
kami.
naman.
Joke lang.
May natulong ka ba?
Hindi ko nga alam. Hindi ako pa iniisip to. Simula pa lang ng programa,
Baka
inisip ko lang
inabot
yung
mo
sagot
yung
ko.
baka inabot mo yung bayad ng mga kapasahero mo.
Oo, inaabot ko yung mga bayad dito. Pero ako yung nagbukas ng mga ilaw dito sa loob ng booth kanina.
Ay,
So, yun na lang yun. Madilim kaya sa loob, nakakatakot.
Pods na yun.
Oo,
Pwede ka
pods na
makikita
yun.
nun.
Gina yan.
Kailangan.
Maraming
Bravery.
salamat ha, Miss Choco, for
Thank you
being with us
for
here
having
today.
Thank you very much.
At I've learned a lot, syempre, sa mga napag-usapan natin. At sana magpatuloy pa yung advocacies nyo, prevention,
Yes.
awareness, and all. At maging successful event nyo this Saturday.
Yes.
Alright?
Next February 8 pa.
February
Ay,
8.
oo nga pala.
Excited.
Hindi, meron pa isa, di ba? Yung yung
Photos.
200.
Yun, just kasi it's Feb, diba yung NC-SAO is like until like
Until-
yung second week of Feb. So we're celebrating it Feb 4 to 8.
Ayan.
Yeah,
So
it's
maging,
But we're
Long
getting
event.
recruitments until this week.
marami yan. I'm sure maraming
Hopefully naman.
mga atis and kuyas na tutulong
Yes.
sa inyo dyan. Do not forget to like their Facebook page, facebook.com/tuganateneo
Yes.
and facebook.com/NCSAO.
NCSAO.
Alright, again, thank you very much. And maraming salamat sa lahat po na tumutok ngayong Wednesday ito. Magsama-sama ulit tayo sa susunod na linggo. Same
Yes.
station, same time. At you'll be surprised kung sino ang guest namin next week. Mas-surprise din kami kasi hindi pa alam. Okay, maraming salamat. Ako po si Robert.
At ako naman si Crystal.
Ako sa Mahang Bidang-Bida dito lang sa DZUP 1602.
Kasali ka.
Mga buddies, kayo nakinig sa Samahang Bidang Bida. Next week ulit ha!
Tuwing ika-10 ng umaga, dito lang sa DZUP 1602.
Kasali ka!